Welcome back, and if this is your first time watching, my name is Brandon, and I sell men's clothing on eBay. This is day 57 of the What Sold series, where I show you my daily eBay sales. And at the end of the video, I'll go over my net profit. Let's not waste any time, let's jump right into those sales. The first sale of the day was these O'Neill board shorts in a men's size 30. They took over a year and a half to sell, and they sold for a best offer of $8 plus shipping. Obviously, anything this old, I'm willing to take any offer almost on. And also, these are board shorts, so it's not a great time of year to be selling these anymore. So I'm also willing to take any offer. Honestly, if they offered $5 on these, I probably still would have took it. So number two was an undefeated t-shirt in a men's large. This one sold in 48 days for a best offer of $12 plus shipping. I don't pick up a lot of t-shirts anymore. I used to pick up a lot more t-shirts, but I just don't go through the t-shirt racks as often because it seems like for me to find a higher average sale price t-shirt is a lot harder than to find some of the other items. So that's why I don't spend most of my time in there. There's also usually lots of racks of t-shirts, and you have to look through so many t-shirts just to find one profitable that it takes so much time to look at it. It's not really worth the time compared to the other parts of the thrift store. So number three was a J. Crew corduroy shirt in a men's small. This took 2 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $15 plus shipping. I picked this up recently at a thrift store. I want to say I paid like $5, maybe $6 for it. And corduroy sells really well, especially this time of year. Almost all corduroy shirts are going to do well. So number four, one of my favorite things to sell recently, Lululemon pants in a men's size 32 by 33. These were the abrasion resistant ones. They're like a thicker, more almost like a Carhartt pant type material. Not quite that thick and heavy, but more of that kind of material. And these sold in 5 days for a best offer of $33 plus shipping. So number five was a vintage band t-shirt for the band The Exploited, and this was a men's XL. This took about 5 months to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $30 plus shipping. So number six was a John Severson Kahala shirt. This was in a men's 2XL, and it was one of the ones that was handcrafted in Hawaii, and also the print on it, as you can see, is pretty crazy. And a lot of the times with Hawaiian shirts, the crazier the print, the better. This one sold in 3 days for a best offer of $25 plus shipping. And I bought this in the buyout where I bought out the doctor's old Hawaiian shirts. I think I spent $500 on 32 of them. So number seven was a Travis Matthew flannel shirt in a men's XL. This took 33 days to sell, and it sold for full price $23 plus shipping. Obviously, this is a great time to be selling flannels, so I am keeping an eye out for more of them. I'm actually trying to add more flannel brands to my Rolodex. So maybe I'll do a video on how to look up items, especially just something general like flannels, and then find good brands. Sale number eight was a Stephen Barry's Bubba golf shirt in a men's XL. This took over a year and a half to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. As you can see, I had it listed for $50. An offer came through for $20. I did want to counter offer them, but after it's been listed that long, I just accepted the offer and move on. I've actually never found any more Bubba golf apparel, so I thought that was pretty cool. I'm pretty sure this is a line by Bubba Watson, so pretty unique, and you probably won't find it. So number nine was a vintage Harley Davidson denim shirt in a men's XL. This one sold in 46 days for full price $25 plus shipping. Harley Davidson can be good. It just depends on the item. You'd probably think that like, oh, a denim shirt by Harley Davidson, that's going to do really well. And they only sell for like $25 unless you have some really good graphic on them. This one wasn't anything too special. So number 10 was a Dixon flannel in a men's 2XL tall. This one was called the Green Beret. It sold in 17 days for full price $65 plus shipping. This was one of the ones from the local buyout where I spent an average of $27 on them. So this is one that's making up for some of those other ones that either lost money or broke even. So number 11 was a Peter Millar Summer Comfort polo shirt in a men's XL. This one took about 5 months to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. These Peter Millar Summer Comforts don't sell as well as they used to, but I still pick them up most of the time as long as they're in excellent condition. So number 12 was another Kahala Hawaiian shirt in a men's large. This was also one of the ones handcrafted in Hawaii. And I don't think this one didn't come from the buyout. This was just one that I picked up at a thrift store or at a flea market. And this one sold in 38 days for a best offer of $20 plus shipping. These Kahala Hawaiian shirts usually sell in the $20 to $25 range. It's rare that you would get one that sells for more than that. Sale number 13 was a great sale. This was a Johnny O button-down shirt in a men's large. It was a chambray shirt, and you guys know I love selling chambray shirts. And it was also new with tags. It did take 5 months to sell, but it sold for full price $50 plus shipping. I actually remember this specific item from a Goodwill. I went to get it, and I think they had it priced up to like $20. And when I went to check out, the cashier said, "Oh, no worries. We'll price that at a regular shirt for you." So they just charged me like $6 or $7 for it. So that was really cool, and we made a good profit on it. Even at $20, though, it still would have been a decent profit. So number 14 was a vintage Russell Athletics sweatshirt in a men's 2XL. This one took over a year and a half to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. As you guys can see, I had it listed for $30, but it's been listed so long that I was happy to just take any offer and move on from it. This is another example of pricing your items accurately. If I would have just priced this originally for $14 or $15 to $20, it probably would have sold, within a few months at a full price or close to. So number 15 was a Ralph Lauren button-down shirt in a men's medium. This took 29 days to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $10 plus shipping. These more basic, just plaid Ralph Lauren button-downs, especially in a smaller size like a men's medium, just don't do that well. Only pick them up if you're getting them really cheap. If not, you might be sitting on them for a while because this is a super oversaturated market. So number 16, the final sell of the day and the best sell of the day was this Burton AK ultralight jacket in a men's medium. It was a full zip, and it took 1 day to sell, and it sold for a best offer of $70 plus shipping. This is a great time to find anything Burton. The Burton jackets are going to be selling really well during winter time, and I found every time I find one of these Burton AK, I don't know if it's a subline or if it's their newer stuff, but anything Burton AK seems to fly off the shelf as well. Keep an eye out for any Burton items right now. Like I said, wintertime is the time to be selling these. That's all for the sales, so let's go ahead and jump into those numbers. On October 27th, we sold 16 items for a total gross sales of $572.53, giving us an average sale price of $35.78. The average sale price is right on par. If we just sold a few more items today, then we would have been exactly where we wanted to be. But since we didn't, we are a little bit below, but still much better than yesterday. Now the selling costs and net sales, they're always inaccurate. Let me show you guys what they really are. They are pretty close, but they're still off. The selling costs were actually $168.61. The breakdown for that is $68.44 in eBay final value fees, $87.71 in shipping labels, and $12.46 in promoted listing fees. 6 of the 16 sales came via promoted listings. I promote all my items at 5%. I'm happy to pay the extra fees to get the extra sales. If we take away the selling costs as well as the tax and fees collected by eBay away from the gross sales amount, that'll give us our net sales of $372.54. We still need to take away our cost of goods, which is currently at an average of $13.21, giving us a total cost of goods for the day of $211.36. If we take the cost of goods away from the net sales, that'll give us our net profit for the day of $161.18. Like I said, just a little bit lower than I'd like to be, but still much, much better than yesterday. And considering how a few of the days were this month, this isn't too bad. That's all I have for today. Thank you so much for watching. I'll see you tomorrow for day 58 of the What Sold series. Peace.